Hey everyone, Miss Ashley here, and today we are going to draw a Pikachu. And here is our treasure chest. Let's complete the drawing to see what's inside. Okay, let's get started. Let's start with his head. And we're going to start kind of close to the top of your paper and right in the middle. And we're going to draw a curved line, just like that. That'll be the top of his head. And next, let's draw his ears. So right at the edge, we're going to draw a long curved line. And then another long curved line back. And I left a little bit of space there because his ears are a little bit wider. And we're going to do the same thing on the right side. So start at the top of his head. A nice long curved line out, and another long curved line in. And then he's got little black tips at the end of his ears. So draw two lines, and we'll color that later. Okay, next is going to be the side of his face. And Pikachu has these cute little cheeks. So we're going to draw a line down, and it's going to curve out just a little bit like that. And the same on the right side. So a little bit of a curvy line down, and it curves out. Okay, next let's do his eyes. Now his eyes are a little bit wider set, so we're going to start a little bit closer to the side of his face. And we're going to draw two round circles. Just like that. And then he's got these little highlights in his eyes, which will be two smaller circles inside. Perfect. Next, we're going to do his nose, and his nose is simple. It's just a little triangle right in between his eyes. And right underneath his nose, you put a dot, and we're going to do a curved line out and go back to the center and a curved line out. That's going to be the top of his mouth. And my Pikachu is going to have his mouth open. He's going to look excited. So almost like a little U shape. And inside of his mouth, we'll do a curved line for his tongue. Okay. Now let's do his cheeks. Now Pikachu has little circles on the side of his face that we will color red later on each side. All right. Our next step is going to be his arms. And I'm going to have Pikachu kind of like waving. So I'm going to start on the left side. And kind of you see where this little part on his cheek is. We're going to start right above that on the side of his face and draw a line up. And then you see kind of where his face ends. Go down just a little bit, and right about here we're going to do another line up. Now I left a wide opening at the end of his hands because he has 5 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Okay, now we're going to do the arm on the other side. So start right about here, right about at this circle near his cheek, and do a little bit of a curved line down. All right. Now go directly under where his cheek ends, right about here. And we're going to draw, another line that goes out. And see how we left that kind of large distance there? And we're going to add his fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's kind of like he's waving at us. All right, next step is going to be his body. So let's start over here, right at the bottom of this line. You're going to draw a line down. It gets a little bit wider at the bottom and curve it in just a little bit. Same thing on the other side. Start at the bottom of his arm and do a nice line down and curve just a little bit. Okay, now let's draw his feet. So start right where the body ended, do a curved line, and then a curved line up. And same on the other side. Curved line down, and then a curved line up. And now let's connect the dots. And that will be the bottom of his body. All right. Now, the next part is a little tricky. We're going to do his tail. So when you do his tail, you go about halfway down his body and then go just a little bit more. And his tail is almost like stair steps. So you're going to start here and kind of angled up. Little like stair steps. And the same here. And connect it. Now, if you need a minute, you can pause the video and catch up because I know that can be kind of a tricky part. Okay, next we have to draw some lines on Pikachu that will allow us to add some shadows to make him look more 3D. So right here at this first little stair step on his tail, you're going to do just a kind of a little zigzag line. And then another line. Let's see. Let's put this one right here. Okay. And then now we're going to go under his arm and make like a little V shape. A little sideways V. And something similar on the other side. So you're going to go up and out. And right under his mouth, we're going to give him a little chin. So do a tiny line and a little U shape. Okay, and then the last part is the shadow at the bottom of his body. So for this, you can kind of just do a little bit of a squiggly line and then add shadows on his feet. Just like that. And there's our Pikachu. Now let's color him. There we go. Our Pikachu looks fantastic. Now pause the video if you have to, but it's time to open our treasure chest. It's Groot! Join me next time and we'll draw him too. Have a great day!